Hello everyone, it's Orlando here, and today we are reviewing a sound font. This is something that I've been wanting to do for ages, so here we go. The sound font that we are reviewing today is Unstable V3 by Kyberphonic. I'll be installing it on my Xeno V3 lightsaber from Padawan Outpost, and I am really excited. So I was going through all the sound fonts that came on the lightsaber, and there's a Kylo Ren one on there that's not too great, and so I thought I usually replace all the stock sound fonts with K-Siths or Kyberphonics. Kylo Ren's was one I hadn't done yet, and seeing as Kyberphonic just did an update to it, how fitting. However, there is a Kylo Ren lightsaber sound font that's been out for a long time now, and this one is Crossguard by K-Sith. K-Sith has updated this font to a version 5 now. So why am I getting Unstable V3 and not Crossguard V5? Everyone has Crossguard V5. It was the better option. Was. Crossguard V5 is now 4 years old, and Kyberphonic just updated his version of Kylo Ren's sound font, Unstable, a couple months ago. Also, Kyberphonic's costs $10 US, and K-Sith's costs 13. Now, in Australian dollars, the difference is 16 and 21. So obviously I'm going to pick the more recent, cheaper option. Also, there are no reviews out for Unstable V3 on YouTube as far as I've seen, so why don't I make one? So Unstable V3 contains all movie versions, so in all 3 sequel movies his lightsaber sounds a little different each time, and it also includes the V1 and V2 of Unstable. I'll be reacting to these fonts for the first time for you guys, and then going a bit more in depth into a bit of an analysis for you. Cool, so with all that said, let's get into it. Alright, so I've put the font on here, we've lowered the blinds, let's try this out. Okay, nice. Got some classic ignitions, let's try this again. That's nice. Okay, hum, it's pretty standard. Let's try some smooth swings. This is nice. So that's Rey's blaster in the forest in The Force Awakens. Nice clashes. We have some really unique ignitions here, hold on. Alright, so now let's move on to The Last Jedi.
The mighty Kylo Ren.
Whoa, did you hear that? Hold on. That's nice. So good. Some really bassy ignitions. It reminds me of like a chainsaw for some reason. It just is like so good. We've got the normal hum again. Whoa, these are really interesting. So we still have some of that crackling from The Force Awakens, but we have a more deeper undertone to some of them. I wonder what that is. Nice accents. There's almost like a faint bit of lightness in these deeper swings. I don't know what that blaster is. It sounds like the original, like A New Hope blasters. Some unique clashes here. Listen to that. That's some smashing his helmet. These ignitions, bro. Just so good. Okay, moving on to the Rise of Skywalker version.
Secret leader.
Bit of a quicker ignition there already, you can see. Nice. Oh, these swings are really deep. Listen to that, you almost can't hear what's going on. Nice blasters. Some nice full clashes. We really got a clash going on. Got that lightsaber force block. This one is nice. That ignition, there's a funny story about that. There's only one real ignition sound, and that's in the start when he's on Exegol. All the other times he ignites his lightsaber, an ignition sound is missing or really faint because you just can't hear it. So it's really interesting to see how Kyberphonic has modified that ignition sound into creating, 5 different ignition sounds for the Rise of Skywalker version. So that was my reaction to all 3 movie versions of Unstable V3. I think my favorite one is The Last Jedi, just because it has a great mix of bassy ignitions, unique sounds like the blasters and the lockup, and then the crispy, crackly, and bassy, more deep swings. However, playing around with this font, I've noticed something. Its volume is very low compared to my other fonts. Here's the volume of Unstable. Compared to Royalty V2. See what I mean? It's kind of quiet, not as punchy as I think it should be, considering it's one of the most kind of hateful and loud and like rageful, intense sounds that a lightsaber makes in the Star Wars universe. That's my only nitpick. Things like this kind of take away from the experience, but not too picky on them. It's a great sound font. I love Kylo Ren's lightsaber so much, this completely does a justice. It's awesome. Obviously not everything's perfect. I do think it is better than Crossguard V5, but yeah, overall great sound font. If you were gonna go Crossguard or Unstable, I'd pick Unstable. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is the first time I've done a font review, so I hope I've done well. If you've got any suggestions or questions, pop them in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one.